This is the Lord's day.
Like, just dropped his foot on the ground. Like, yeah, yeah. I know you think we're doing no hope, but we're not. We're not. Steven, do you still want to play Pokemon? Because I guess I can EV train your shit while I'm watching this match. I looked at my DS, and I was like, wow, how did I forget to do that?
Yeah, well, you could do those 3 then. I still haven't even thought about the other 3. Well, I'll probably do it while you're watching it then.
Alright, good. Make me a whole list, because I'll just do all of them at once.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm that pro. I'm sorry, Trey.
Yeah,
is anybody talking to you?
Doesn't mean much coming from Trey.
Right?
I like how all my friends were struggling except me.
Yeah, oh look, Raven did something helpful.
Wait, I don't think I have the money to give them the vitamins. Let's see here. How can we do this? Alright, here's what I want you to do. I want you to get a Ditto. Like, from that website that you hacked. Steven, are you listening?
Wait, what the sorry? I thought you were talking to Trey. What?
No, I say I want you to get a Ditto. You know, with like max EVs and shiny and all that shit. From that website.
What website?
The PokeGTS, the one where you download the Pokemon.
What is it called?
Let me look it up on my laptop real quick. But I want you to breed the Pokemon. Do you have a lot of money in your Pokemon? In your game? I don't have any. I'm looking at my account right now. I don't have any money for vitamins. You need the vitamins to breed. So, or you to EV train. Like I could do one of your Pokemon with the money that I have right now.
Do anything for you yet? It's supposed to be some kind of energy booster, but I don't feel any different.
I don't.
Well,
It's alright. Never mind. I kind of blew Pokemon off. I really don't even want to play it.
We should ask for more money.
alright, well, fuck you, because I was
Thanks, though.
excited. No, it's just fine.
I thought you just said before you joined the party that you wanted to play. This is awkward, Steven.
What, did he really, Raven? Did he fucking really? Wow.
Part of the contract.
Oh well.
Yeah, this is
Like I want to play. I just don't want to go through all that.
This is just such a one-sided relationship. Like, I thought that I was doing this out of love, and he just denied me all this love, you know? Like, I just wake up one day and I'm like, you know, I could train some Pokemon, you know? He was like, no, you can't.
See you right back.
Because I am Steven. Fuck him.
Yeah. If you want your own head, you gotta sign up with the lady downstairs.
So the Lightning Hawk is hoping that we can journey to Calms Canyon today.
You've got the antibodies.
What the fuck, Carla? You creeper chilling in the fucking shadows.
You could be the key to saving this world, Jake Mueller.
Save myself first.
Actually take the Lightning Hawk, Guavo.
What the fuck are you smiling about, Carla? I'm gonna hang you with that fucking red scarf.
You lose something?
Just my balance. I'm fine. Sherry Birkin, the United States.
Yeah, good for you, but that's not really the time. You coming?
After you.
Fuck? The fuck? Dun, 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 dun. Are you fucking kidding me, bitch? Yeah, okay. Well, be prepared to dive in because I'm not going to make any effort.
POWs the insurgents are using.
Any troops here?
We need
Hey,
to get out of the country
Raven.
without drawing either party's
Yeah.
attention.
I have a message for you.
What's that? Ew.
What the hell are you shooting at?
Does this thing stop? Or, okay, fuck off.
It's a 10-hour thing.
That's just like them. Come on, we have to get out of here.
It's kind of awkward.
Stop gawking. We don't have.
Kind of an understatement. Hey, man.
Of course, needs your help or whatever.
Or whatever.
Sherry's fat ass just ran into me.
It's fucking chaos out here.
Good.
We'll grab some cover. It's supposed to get you out of here in one piece.
Okay. If I fucking fall through another house, I swear to God.
Why does Raven always fucking be the victim in every video game he plays?
Because I am a victim in every video game that I play.
You're a fucking liar.
Yeah, well, why that is fault? Fuck you.
Oh. Touche, bitch. Touche. Well, you guys know what they say, right? You weren't dramatic enough.
Jake!
You know what they say, when in Rome.
Over here!
Is the Romans do.
Over here!
Well, I was hoping you'd shoot that, but you're gonna be a dumb bitch, so let's just go. Fucking Christ. Pussy.
Alright, first things first.
Oh. I'm glad that settled the argument.
Up front, another 200 when this is over.
I would have fucking threw that stun around right at his forehead, and I would have thrown you by your hair up there to go get it again.
I'm not
Oh.
here to hire you.
What?
They need a freaking app where you can talk to people on different consoles, because the only reason I don't play my Wii is because I can't talk to you guys. And I have yet to finish Donkey Kong Country. That game is the funnest game ever.
Called the C virus.
Honky Tonk Country.
The same
Donkey Kong Country, you bitch.
Oh,
because you've got the anti.
easy, you motherfucker.
Right now, we're
Don't insult the world's greatest video game, okay?
Yesterday.
Donkey Kong, I think you can relate a little bit to him.
You.
Yeah, he was amazing.
We need your blood.
Like, I grew up, like, Donkey Kong made me who I am today. Like,
Cool.
when I played
Alright,
Donkey
let's go.
Kong, I wanted to do backflips off my couch, which I did. One backflip in particular sent me to the hospital, but it was
$2 million.
okay, it was worth.
Cash. Non-negotiable.
Alright. Okay, let's get started. Come on, end this cutscene.
Wow, just
already
ignored the
we can
shit
go.
out of me. Wow.
I heard
Trey,
you. I'm not ignoring you.
Trey, like, I need a hug. Can you give me a hug? Because
This is awkward. You're a typical fucking woman. Runs away when things get real. Like,
They're
hi, bitch.
expecting us. We're gonna have to shoot our way out.
first of all, Trey's fat and can't run,
Don't have a
so
choice now.
he rolled away.
Bye.
Oh my. Excuse me, man. Check in me, buddy. If Sherry said it like that, I actually would. It'd probably be more tolerable. Like, to be honest, it'd be a little bit more tolerable.
To be
What do you think,
honest.
Raven?
Yeah, probably, I guess.
I'm gonna put a video on your wall. It's called Shit League Players Say. And then I want you to start saying this shit from now on every time me and Christian have, like,
Get my money.
a League of Legends discussion.
Yeah, if I ever hear from him again.
Starting to feel.
Have you heard from him within the past couple days?
And no, but that's because I figured he was busy doing something else.
Oh, he's been busy doing something else.
Oh God.
This whole place is falling apart.
Nah, I'm just joking.
Easy.
Oh,
He's been eating out. He's been like eating out a lot.
oh God.
He
It's
also
as
went
I
to
feared
a.
then.
Oh, I guess I didn't notice what I.
Oh God.
He went.
Thanks.
Where's Jam? He was in the middle of a sentence and I can't hear him anymore. Is it just me or?
Whoops, my controller died. Did you say something?
Yeah, you were in the middle of it. You said he's been eating out, and then you said,
Oh,
nothing.
I didn't realize what I had said, and I was like, oh, eating out. Ha 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 ha. But
yeah.
what I meant was he's been going out to eat at restaurants, and he's also in Virginia Beach. I think he's still in Virginia Beach. I told his dumb ass to take pictures, but he didn't listen, I guess. But yeah.
I like how I was walking really slow and still fell off. Like, this game. This game. Yeah, okay.
Looks like the BSAA have got their work cut out for them.
I don't know the half of it. Last I checked, my employers had a tank parked on the other side of the river. Body bags.
No, you're wrong. They're more resilient than you can imagine.
The video was deleted because they had too many fucking, whatever. I had favorited. Oh well. Is it raining outside? What the fuck? It was just like balls hot yesterday. Well, aren't your balls hot? Raven, please
Okay.
cut them out.
No. It's not even worth it.
It's like he thought about it, and it's like, yeah, it's not worth it.
What the hell? Not one of those roided out freaks, you morons!
I'm not one of those worried out freaks, he says, as he makes fucking death-defying fucking jumps and shit.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I noticed these shoutcasters root for the team that's winning. That's with any game. Like football, basketball, like the little now, they root for the team that's winning. I'm like, what kind of commentator are you guys? You're not even talking about the quality of the game and shit.
I'm not even gonna worry about these.
What do you think? Fighter?
Are there any
That's
collectibles in Resident Evil 6? Because that's just how many folks I gave about that game.
The BSAA emblems.
Yeah, other than that, like, were there any, like you know how, Resident Evil 5 had the little dolls and shit, and they also had the, alternative costumes that you unlocked and stuff like that, yeah.
I don't think they have anything like that here.
I know they have alternative costumes, and just getting those are just way too much work, because just fuck it, and they were ugly anyway, so, yeah. No, Resident Evil 5, they had some good costumes. Talking about Resident Evil 6, did it have any, like, worth alternative costumes because I saw all of them and they were like really shitty. And I'm like, yeah, I saw the ones for the PC and I'm like, well, these are all player made. So what the fuck, Capcom? And those look better than the ones we have on console, the ones that they made. I'm just like, you guys have the creativity of a fucking squirrel. Like, okay.
They are really creative though. They do a lot of really cool shit.
Yeah, like
make holes in trees, stuff.
Yeah, like, you know.
They're either nuts at winter and then they know where they are after they hibernate. Like, what the fuck, memory squirrels? Clever.
Clever.
Thanks for the
Eat this. Boom. Kabam.
Yeah, you should just start being a badass from now on, Raven. It suits your personality.
Okay, we go with your plan.
What the fuck, Ed, your sister's boyfriend?
Yeah. Fucking my best friend commented on it or whatever, and then she came in here and was all pissed off. So I'm just thinking about deleting it because I don't want the fucking drama and people commenting about some shit. I was just trying to vent.
Oh, I commented something stupid.
And it fucking got out of hand, and I was just trying to vent, but whatever. It's always my fault though, so cool.
Makes you feeling better. It all came out of concern for me. I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, what kind of fucking father is he gonna be? That was yeah, I'll just delete my comment. It's no problem.
I'm just gonna delete the whole post. You know, no, you know what? I'm not going to. This is my fucking Facebook. I can do what I fucking want. If she has a problem with it, she doesn't have to look at it.
I mean, if she has a problem with it, why not, you know, deal with the problem? You know, the problem is not with you putting it. The problem is with it going on. So she needs to get the fucking priority straight.
Oh yeah, well that's what it was. Is I tried to fucking explain that, and it was like, oh well, like, you know, as usual, made out to be my fault. So fuck it.
Could you guys not fight today? I'm stressed. I never fucking forget.
Oh, and that's. I'll tell you about it in a bit, after a bit here.
All right. You guys should not fight today. I'm really stressed out.
Yeah, that's pretty much how the conversation went too, and I was like, all right, cool.
Much appreciated.
These are the matches I like to see. Yeah, buddy. I'm such a hipster when it comes to everything. Like, I'm the biggest hipster I know. I'm so cool. I was doing shit before it was cool. Am I right, guys?
Oh my god.
Get out there.
Damn, caught Trey sickness.
This place looks like it's gonna collapse too.
Like, I was playing this champion before it was cool.
Yeah. Boy, it's even colder in here than it was outside. Damn it! He found us!
Assholes have anything better to do?
Wow. Shut the fuck up, please. You're ruining my game.
Thanks.
If they keep this up, they're gonna lose. I agree. You know, sometimes you have to put your position. Shut the fuck up. Like, you're just... Throw some balls. If you have an opinion, I can say it. Shit. Like, I believe that Trey's a fat bitch. See? Opinion, and I said it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Do you have an opinion, Trey? Oh, he's not here. Oh. Awkward. Really awkward right now.
He's moving on the game, so he's here.
Oh, he's mad then. My opinion was too real.
Thanks.
Don't worry about it.
Glad you're on my side. I don't think you can keen on us leaving.
Jesus.
We'll just have to get over it then, huh?
Somebody fucking King Kong is party. Oh, I forgot you're Tyra Banks. My bad. That's not a compliment. She's fat. She's my fat ass. Like, really, Tyra? Yeah, have you not seen that clip of her? Where she was, like, talking about how people make fun of her for being fat? And I'm just like, where? And then she was like, whoever, to all of those out there who still think I'm fat and make fun of me for it, you all can kiss my fat ass. And I'm like, okay, Tyra. Okay. Do you want to victimize yourself anymore? Because I'm listening. I'm here for you. Whatever.
I did not feel bad for her. You're in the
I
public
know.
eye and you put yourself out there all the fucking time. If you can't handle criticism, that's your fucking problem. Maybe you need to be more of a professional then.
She's my fat ass. I'm like, it's one thing if you're speaking on behalf of somebody who's actually, you know, I don't know, fat. But you're talking about yourself.
About my $50
Which is like 90% of her talk show anyway.
Make it out of here
So,
alive.
yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, he's gonna put me in the fucking creepy cage thing. Oh, okay.
Nice one. Nice one.
Thanks!
I just heard Sherry die. Is she okay?
What's wrong, asshole? Losing your nerve?
Check in me, buddy. Buddy.
Did I choose to be black?
Gotcha, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, nice job, idiot. I got you, son of a bitch. And then the fucking pillar falls on us, we fall through the floor like, yeah, good going.
Hello, that fucking bastard. I could see your ass during the zombie apocalypse, Trey. Somebody tell you unload on you. She's like, okay. I'm like, Trey, we're about to die and you're laughing. Anyway, so back to what I was saying before freaking Steven
Guess of
interrupted
Honor
me.
is back.
Oh my god, the Lightning Hawk observes that
Yeah.
the Lightning Brick has returned.
He's dead. I lost my gun.
She's not too satisfied with his burping.
So I
I'm
went to
uncomfortable
Why are you
with these mannequins. Sorry, go ahead, bitch.
Die on a blade is
Sorry, go ahead, bitch.
looks like me.
So Friday, I went out with my parents to go eat,
That's how it goes.
and there was some leftover, and I brought it home.
Kind of what you
So
said.
I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to eat it. Go to the fucking fridge, and
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
oh my god, where's my food? Look in the trash can, there's my fucking food. Well, the tray that was in, the food is gone. I'm just like, oh.
Why he's trying to kill me?
I could have tasted those fucking
Thing is
fries.
just like the Juavo. A bioorganic
I like how
weapon.
you're complaining about something, but you're laughing. Are you upset? Or are you
How
happy?
did you
Neo-
Yeah, this is my life. Because they do it to me on purpose.
They want to study
They
the
eat my
antibodies
food and
in
think
your
it's
blood.
funny.
And they don't care if you're dead or alive.
See, bitches will get killed. Absolutely not.
I'm not gonna let anything happen to you.
Like
Not
at
gonna
work,
let anything happen to you.
like at work, my boss drank my Pepsi.
Uh-oh.
I was like, I was like, you better give me a fucking 50 cents. Like, I was so mad. I'm like, you're gonna buy me another Pepsi and put your mouth on my shit. I was so mad. Like, no, this is not gonna happen.
I hate that shit. I hate when you put your name on something and people still eat it. Like,
Right.
where's your consideration?
Right. And you know, I had to like start putting my name on shit. Even though I would tell people, I'm like, hey, this is my Pepsi over here on the left. So, yeah, please don't.
You touch my fucking drink again, and I'll melt your fucking face off. Okay? God, I'd punch her right in the face. Like, dude,
Okay, I'm done with
too
this
good
match.
Well, we're almost done with this.
It's now they're just starting to troll around, and these commentators are just like getting on my fucking nerves. Like all they do is just agree with each other. I'm just like, okay.
It reminds me of church.
Sherry Birkin, you were in Raccoon City.
My philosopher,
How do you know that?
my philosopher teacher, made a really good point about
Are you Chris?
like he pretty much called out everybody who doesn't believe in like homosexuality, like just as a whole.
He's a mercenary, but right now
Who just they don't support homosexuality. He kind of like pseudo called them out, like he did, but he didn't, but he definitely did for sure. And he was like, he didn't ask, you know, how many of us believed who thought homosexuality was wrong. He just said, well, he said to those of you who believe that homosexuality is wrong, well, the question is not whether it's wrong or right, it's what your standard of what is wrong and what is right. And you know, he said that, you know, if you're going to use the Bible as your foundation, so let's just look at it this way. In the Old Testament, you know, they punish people with death for sins that they committed, you know, and I mean, if your standard of what is right and what is wrong is to pick and choose things, then, you know, I guess, you know, maybe homosexuality is wrong, but you have to think about it this way. How can that be fair? You know, what does that say about our standard of what's right and what is wrong if we pick and choose, you know, what we're going to obey? If we're going to say that the Bible is what we should follow, and we pick and choose what we follow, then
are holding us at bay.
you know, what does it say about any kind of like, you know,
Take care of them for you.
authority? You know, because if that's the case, then a group of people can believe that something is right and something else is wrong, and that'll be the standard that future generations will follow, even though it's not correct, you know. But he was just saying, you know, you can't pick and choose what you want to follow, because it's just not fair. It's not fair to you, because you're basically you're in denial about some things that you do that is considered a sin. You're just like, oh no, it's not, because I don't believe it. You know, no, that's not the case. But, you know, he just kind of like, you just explained to him, like, you just can't pick and choose. Like, if you're not going to follow the Old Testament to the core, then you can't use that as a justification as to why, you know,
I'm setting charges on the
why you don't think homosexuality is legit.
I think what needs to happen is religious people continue to mind their own fucking business and
That's another
worship their
thing he brought up,
God,
too.
worship their God in their own way, and leave fucking our people out of it. Like, we don't want anything to do with your nonsense. We don't want anything to do with your hate mongering or your false religion where you think everything is wrong that's not normal according to you. You just mind your own business and keep your nose in your own affairs, and we'll do the same thing.
And another thing he said is like another excuse that people use is that it's not quote unquote natural. And he was like, well, can you define what is natural and what is not? I think you're confusing natural for, you know, not exactly common. You're confusing natural with the word common, and homosexuality is kind of uncommon. It's becoming more common, but that doesn't mean it's not natural. Because, you know, here's something that's natural. A freaking, you know, a lizard, you know, blending in with a chameleon blending in with his surroundings. That's natural. You know, that's something that just happens. But what is the human definition of natural? What is natural? You know? Like, he's like, you just can't say something. Huh?
My dad used to tell me, like, this is late back, but he just tell me, you know, nowadays that's all you see, or you see. And it's not that it wasn't common before, so people were afraid to say things. Most people just bullshit their asses off saying it. And I feel like that's when my dad uses that, because he thinks that homosexuality just randomly appeared, like, a couple of days ago, and it never existed before.
And it did. It was common back when, back in the Roman Grecan days. It was very common back then, and it was not uncommon for an older man to be in a relationship with a younger man, or you know, for two men who were soldiers to be in a relationship together, be lovers, and people act like it's a new thing now, and like it should die out with the times, and I for one don't think it should. I would rather see a man with another man than a fucking man with 3 women, or a man with 12 wives or something like that. Like, that's none of my business. But if we're gonna split hairs here, my relationship and my personal life isn't your business either, but that doesn't stop you from involving yourself with me. So if we're going to do that, then we need to ban everything then. Fucking everything. That tobacco. We need to ban everything. And I do mean everything that's unnatural.
And here's another point he brought up. The Catholic Church in particular, they say that the sanctity of marriage is the reason behind marriage in its oldest form was to procreate, was to have children. People say, oh, well, you know, 2 men can't have children. Okay, so what does it say about the women and the men, like a heterosexual couple who can't have children? Why are they, you know, are they not allowed to have sex because they can't have children? Because the Bible, right. The Catholic Church and the Bible, they frown upon any kind of sex that isn't, you know, for the purpose of having babies. And, you know, and he was saying, like, if you say that, you know, gay people, or homosexuals can't get married because, you know, they can't have babies, well, like I said, you're basically saying that, you know, women who can't have babies are sinners because they have sex, you know, it's not just from having babies, they have sex as a form of, like, bonding, you know, stimulation and stuff like that, you know, it makes them closer as a couple. So, like I said, that goes back to his whole theory of, like, picking and choosing. If you pick something that you want to follow, you need to follow the whole section of the whole chapter. Like, if you're going to follow the Old Testament, you need to follow the Old Testament. You can't just say, oh, well, I'm going to say that, yeah, the Old Testament says that we're not allowed to shave our beards because, you know, it's immoral or whatever. I'm just going to shave my beard and forget about it. But, oh, no, you guys can't have, you know, you can't have sex if you choose the same gender. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. Even though the Bible doesn't even address it really, but that's my whole perspective of it. I don't think that the Bible addresses it, you know, directly.
I
don't
too
much implication.
I don't think that religion has any place. I mean, religion is a personal preference, but religion is just that. It's something that you personally think. I think religion is something that you personally have a right to. You're like, no one can tell you that you can't believe in God. And I see the same thing to people who are atheists. You fucking leave people who believe in God alone, that's their right, and you have no business getting involved in it. You keep your nose in your own fucking business. If you expect them to do the same for you, then you do the same thing with them. But I think religion is a personal preference, and it's something that you have a right to. But I also have a right to have a personal life, and I have a right to not believe in God and not be involved in your church, or not feel bad for not believing in God. And I shouldn't have to worry about, number one, you telling me, oh, well, it's okay if you don't believe in God, you're just going to go to hell. It's like, no, it's none of your business what I do or where I go after I die. You mind your own affairs. And that's where I think people are not getting the point, is that you have a right to be religious. You can be religious when, however you want. And same thing with people that have a religion that lack thereof. You have a right to not believe in God. Just keep it to your fucking self. I don't give a shit either way. Keep it to yourself. I have my personal preference on things, and you have yours. And it doesn't matter if you think mine is right or wrong, or I think yours is right or wrong. Because in the end, number one, God can't be proved or disproved. And number two, even if he could be, unless you can personally ask him yourself, you have no business telling other people what God thinks.
See if you can buy me some time.
That's just the key thing about it all. That religion is a belief system. A belief system. Not factual knowledge, not like something that is set in stone. It's just something that people believe, and they get committed with their beliefs. Some people, they just confuse the two. Like,
yeah, like my dad, that's what I was trying to get to him last time. It was like, it's a belief, because he was basically saying how we should follow the laws, how the laws that supposedly Jesus left should have never changed. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, oh, okay, in that case, we would have been as backward.
Like, I would love to show your dad some of the stuff of the Old Testament.
No, but what I was basically telling him is that it's a belief. It's not set in stone, and he just wouldn't get it. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm just like, it's a belief. Like, no, it's not a belief. Like, okay.
That's what I was saying. Like, if you could show him something in the Old Testament, like, do you believe this, Dad? No. There you go.
That's because when I think of people who are religious, who absolutely 100% think that it's a lifestyle that you have to do, I honestly think that at some point in their lives they've been brainwashed, because I didn't grow up religious, and I never felt the need to be religious because my family wasn't religious. But I feel like people are brought up and brainwashed to believe that you have to be religious if you want to be happy, and that's not true. You can be happy whenever you want. It's just your own. You have to make personal lifestyle choices that make you happy. It has nothing to do with, oh well, in order to be happy you have to believe in God. And no, that's not necessarily true. It might give you comfort, and if you need the comfort, then by all means. But you don't have to. There's nothing that says that you do. It's just some book that someone wrote and interpreted, but they didn't actually know the facts. They just assumed that that's what was written, and that that's what they should write themselves. That's not the truth. It's a fairy tale that's been made into a nonfiction.
My mistake.
That's what it is. It's a fairy tale that someone wrote and thought up, and then people thought, you know what? I like the standards that they set out. I like the standards that they set out, so we're going to make this factual information, and who gives a shit if people disagree with it or not, because they're going to hell. And it's like, you don't know that. You don't know that.
It's a good way to scare people, too.
That's what it was. That's what the Old Testament was. Fear tactics. Because they threatened, like I said, they threatened to kill you if you didn't, follow law, like the God's law before Jesus came along. That's what religion was. It was all fear tactics. It was all scare tactics. It was all like war tactics. War tactics even too, And even I'm not just saying, just before Jesus came along, it was like that afterwards as well. But, particularly before Jesus came and said that, God is love and stuff like that. And I think I think people really just kind of ignore him nowadays. I'm like, Jesus said love thy neighbor no matter what, regardless, regardless of what the fuck is going on. Treat other people how you want to be treated. Respect is key. Like, God wanted people to respect one another. And people, they're like, oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah. But when it comes down to it, it's like, I don't like those people next door to me. Or I don't like those people because they're different than me. Oh, those Muslims are next door? Yeah, they're going to go to hell. Like, why? Did Jesus tell you to be that way? Did he? Because No. You know, you guys know what I mean?
They think they're doing God a favor.
Yeah.
So I've seen that being, well, I heard that being used in church, that they're helping. I don't think they don't think
they're doing God's work. There you go.
Yeah.
It's because they've been brainwashed by churches to think that they're doing something right, and they're not. And
They're
people
really
are most people are so fucking stupid and sheepish that they will go along with whatever fucking people say.
My mom.
As long as it sounds good, they'll go along with
My
it
mom.
because, hey, I don't want to go to hell, so I'm going to believe this because I don't want that consequence on my hands. And no.
And you know, people would rather not go to hell, quote unquote, like the standard of going to hell. They would rather not go into hell than to be a good person. You know, they do whatever it takes to just not go to hell, even if it meant them being like, you know, a bad person to another person. I'm just like, bro, brain, like. You're being rude as hell to a bunch of people who really aren't in control about how they, like, I for one personally think that being gay or whatever isn't a choice. It's one of those things you just can't control.
Sorry.
Like, I feel like, you know, yeah, it can be a choice depending on who you are, but for most,
I think it's
isn't.
a mix. It's a mix between
mixed.
something
Yeah,
that you
it's
were
not
grown
set in
up
stone.
with, and it's
Yeah.
something that, you know, you never, I mean, sometimes you never really thought you'd try, but it's until you know, the mood hits you right and you try it and you discover that you like it. It's something that, you know, I made the choice to discover that part of my life that I didn't think was possible until now. And some understanding, some people grow up knowing that they're going to be gay, you know, for the rest of their life. Some of them are in denial about it, and some of them are more open to admitting that. So, where the fuck are you? Oh, okay.
Wow,
Yeah.
where the fuck are you? But like I said, it'll like, I just hope that people, it's been getting better. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's been getting, like, people have been becoming more tolerant and stuff like that. There were surprisingly a lot of more people that were, like, agreeing in my class, that were agreeing with what the teacher said. Because I thought because it was a Catholic school, people would be all like, fucking homosexuals, fucking bitches, and gays, and fucking bitches, and you know, and a lot of people just like, yeah, I don't think that that's right. I think people should mind their own fucking business. And I was like, this girl is passionate. And some other guy was like, yeah, people should mind their own damn business. It's none of their concern what other people do. I, for one, like, you know, as long as, you know, homosexuals aren't like parading their relationship and, you know, like making themselves victims, I don't really care regardless. And I'm like, I agree with it. I hate gay people. They're just like, I'm a victim. Like, I'm like, nobody said anything to you. Number one.
You've got to shoot the missiles down.
But
Before signing up for this?
yeah, Trey.
I don't know, but then you have those people that are in the crowd that just goes with whatever the teacher's saying, and then afterwards they're like completely different. Their opinion changes.
I guess their opinion
It's
would
not-
change with what the group says.
Yeah, because there's people like that. Or like, 'cause it depends what type of people they meet as well. Because there was this guy not in my class, he comes to our class all the time, and I had classes with him before, and like randomly he just started talking to me. He was like, you know, I used to be a homophobe when I was in high school. This is random, by the way. I was just simply standing talking to my friend. He said that to me. And he started saying, he was describing like the stereotypical gay dudes and how like I didn't act like that. And I was like, well, you know, it's nice to know that you're changed. And yeah, I just kind of left it like that. But it was just, you know, it depends on what people they meet. If they meet a negative one, they will just be homophobic. If they meet the one that, you know, is not like bothering them, I guess, in a way, they're cool with it, and that's why I don't like that.
I'm not
Like,
even
you
gonna lie.
shouldn't
Go ahead.
assume everyone acts the same. Like, I don't know, I just see it that, I don't know.
I'm not even gonna lie, I was a homophobic, like, bisexual person. I knew I was attracted to guys, but because of the ones that I grew up with, they were just really messy. They were really, really messy, and always in each other's business. Like, the guys I grew up around in high school screwed each other. Like, and they knew who screwed who. They knew when they got screwed, when they got, like, they all just screwed each other. I'm just like, that is so fucking gross. I don't know how it's okay. But, and I didn't want to be a part of that. So, I mean, I'm just like, how do you wake up knowing I dated him even though he dated, you know, my friend and his friend and his friend. Like, ew. And y'all are all okay with this? Like, y'all can sit in each other's faces and sit at the same lunch table knowing that you screwed him and then he's screwing him and you screwed both of them and then they screwed